Distinct disadvantage for the retake, and it gets worse. Tessus onto Hades. Problems now. Only one healthy member for the retake. It spinks up in the heavens, but good luck, have fun. Yeah. Heroic, even though they were disrupted as they executed. Ooh, nice shot.
Yeah, needs a few more of those. I don't know if there's time for this.
Oh, that was actually a chance. And Spinks, yeah, another's great, but there's just not enough time. Towards the site. They're not going to give him unnecessary fights. Spinks just trying to take as much as he can. Force a rebuy on that Kev if that's down to go down. And there you have it. Smoke will bloom. Barrel jump, he's ready for it. Hades racks up another, and Snappy staying nimble on the SMG, gets himself the AK upgrade. This is problematic now for Heroic. Tessus fills the void. The Cadian left, and another frag back. Spinks caught out in the open. They've recovered. A 2v4, they know the AWP was heaven. Bomb thrown across, Refresh might get down to a wall bang. Let's see if Hades even tries his luck. Oh, an IBC taking heavy fire. Refresh still trapped on that site, but Refresh is fragging up a storm. 2 frags from him. Tessus the same. And Hades, he's been doing great, tags him up through the box. A second for the lethal blow. And it's just Tessus now, man v-man. Hades, 3 frags, Tessus the 2, and time just ticking away. Doesn't have the kit, doesn't want to commit the AWP. It's tough. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but the Heroic boys have pulled the 2v4 out early to maintain control.
Yeah, this is a great start for them. The Danes 4-0 up right now, and the Polish powerhouse, that duo right there of Hades and Diha, unable to get back on in. Good kill from Hades.
They're all here. Oh, and Spinks gets 2.5 on the MP9. He's made a round out of this now, Chad. 20 seconds, and Hades is set up. Oh, no. Tessus has got the space, and now the plant can go down. A Hail Mary, but what a recovery. That was the frag you needed to find there, Hades. Bit hot under the collar. Madden will fall, and yeah, D has got nothing to celebrate.
Oof, the pace at which they just came past Divider right there. The fact that Spinks still gets 2 in that heads-up position. Fantastic work from him, but down a man. Hades missing that shot right there, and that one's going to sting as D.
Double pump. He's actually going to send Refresh missing down the pipe, and Refresh still swivels into Diha, gets the frag. Hades is going to miss this shot. Tagged on down. Couple of bullets connecting back. It's Spinks who's under a lot of scrutiny elsewhere as well. That is the bomb, and it is across.
Time.
5 seconds. If only he could have committed to the spray a little more to the left. He could have won the round on that spray alone. Instead, a bleak outlook now for Snappy. Good find. 3v2. They have the numbers, and nowhere down is. Banky screams. He decrees. And Caden's up on the dice boxes as a free frag on his plate. Stown deals his duel, and just like that, Caden and Stown rise. The action's going to go down on A. You can see there's a crawl up long. Hades has caught Stown, and Diha is in the off angle, still goes down. It's up to Tessus, who's doing so much. He even circles straight for the bait. Hades on the truck. It's Spinks and Toilets. Is he going to really try and find that fight as well? Oh my god, Tessus is a master of the site, and this T side, Hades is his next victim, and Tessus is doing everything for Heroic. At least the bomb's on the floor, and a round recovered. Down, 3 committed to the site now. And Diha, he actually wants to go forward on this. A safe plant on the pillar, uncontested,
Good
nice
awareness.
find. Diha works it out. They can retake this as a unit. 2 kits in play as well. Util to be played with and discussed as flashes do rain in. Tessus on jail. It's going to all be on Tessus. Can he really come up clutch? 3 to find. He is the first, and Hades not going to let that slip. ENCE, they're hard fought rounds, but they've got 2 of them in a row.
Yeah, beautiful stuff from Diha there. You could see
Withholding this
what an
potential.
awkward clear that is.
Up. Oh, turns and changes his mind. It leads to his death. Refresh gone. And Cadian was posted up to provide some support. Shush to be set up again.
Spinks
There's a smoke, and already Spinks has got the bomb carrier down. Cadian fed some hot lead. Another as well. Shush couldn't work it out. Nice find. Good to see Spinks. Oh, that's a big one to ask of your Orba. He actually takes the head-to-head with Cadian. Another opening kill. Lots of flames, but it's Snappy that emerges with another. Shush has been taken down on his mid-progressions. The bomb loose in front of this now AWPing Stown. Refresh hears this retreat of Snappy, so there is room, and it's immediately taken back. Nice work from Spinks, staying dynamic with the open door. ENCE pulling this off, a full 7-round slew in response to the 8-0. Wow. Yeah, Hades not letting anything past the toilet area. It is Tessus who started very strong. Or rather, it is blown off. There's no sound cue for refresh, so it's just timing. He's looking at both directions. If they hard clear this, which they do, they'll have access to B. Chad, they're turning this into a real winnable 2-on-2. That bomb will go down uncontested.
HP's a problem now, and no kit for this.
Oh yeah, a lot riding on Shush's arrival from heaven. It's down with low HP.
Ooh,
oh,
what a
he
shot.
hits it! Big headshot out of Shush. And Spinks with 2 Danes barreling towards him. He's got his head on a swivel. He knows last seen heaven. Shush just biding his time. Oh, he looked away. Lives on. No, Stoun's HP is low. Has no idea. But that's the first. He gets the answer. Shush will close. And the team play from Heroic. They use that numbers advantage.
There's no time. He doesn't have a kit. They couldn't afford a kit with the 3rd round buy here. Shush has to save. Spinks has done enough.
Just about. One way to clutch it. Survival. After that initially.
They're coming through, surely.
Yeah, you're not going to respect a single smoke. They throw all their nades and will flash through. He's still got the angle, still got the frag, and Madden's low too. Cadian's done a lot with that. Doesn't finish onto Madden. But it's going to pull the plug. A complete evacuation, but with potential CT disruption. Not checking, and they're getting all the frags. 2 in the toilets, weapon scooped up. Snappy claws 1 back, but Madden is so low, bleeding and limping on long. Oh, this is going to be tough to recover. I think they have to hope that this low HP on Madden, he can find something on his walkabout. And it's only death.
Nice shot.
It's only death at the hands of Shush. Snappy. Trying to recover. Maintain. Run. And isn't that little angle, a dink from the 5-7. Cadian's running you down. He's having
as well, but here comes that fast rotation. They have to set themselves up quickly.
Spinks established for this duel. Handles business onto refresh. Now your brain just whirs into action as to where they can be coming from. It's monster and short, and it's quick, Chad. A missed smoke. They may be concerned and paranoid that heaven isn't covered. Info. Knows one short. Nade evade nice from Tessa. Still full health as he advances. Crawling in is Stoun, has util, but just needs to focus on his crosshair here, and Stoun will find Hades. Likelihood on Spinks. A fake. He has to call the bluff, ready to show up, and he has with the first time, just on the mark, I think, for the defuse. And Heroic will pull it off. A nice attempt at the recovery. Spinks with all of that space.
In through B here. They have 2 flashes on Snappy to facilitate a way in. But this is going to become a map.
It is a map onto the site. Shush already tagging, slowing him down. A big one from Madden in the feed. Maybe refresh. Can do a lot from this barrel's position. It is just the AK. No threat elsewhere, and long-range sprays down does put Madden down. And just like that, 4 quick shutdown leaves the site completely defended. Heroic ignite, and that whole round hinging on these fights, these frags, and it's refresh who gets 2 of them. 2. The whole end squad was there. Rotates required. Snappy throwing out the heaven smoke that will deny the setup of Cadian.
If they pivot up connected towards A right now, this is where the gap is. Shush has gone around the world with a flank of his own and looking now to head elsewhere, knowing that this pressure is likely. Diha, alongside the in-game leader, are going to make their way up towards A, but 1 step ahead is Cadian. 19 kills to his name. Could find himself the 20th here as that AWP now trained over towards the bank position of the A site. They're running on in. They're making some noise. 20 seconds remaining.
It's all about where they choose to plant. Well, they assume there's no one banked. Actually in the smoke, and Cadian's not going to reveal his position so far forward. Here's the steps, and woof, deleted by Snappy. Hence, leg up for an 11th.
Shush is good at the overpass clutch.
He's been known to hit 1 or 2. Just ask Astralis. But not checking his corners. Diha is... Oh, and a missed shot. Overwhelmed. Refresh will get an easy one. And just like that, a double for Heroic. 1 back out of Diha. He's looking for a weapon. Fortunately, there's a couple on the floor. Fortunately, there it is. An AK-47.
And the flank's in again. Look at this push one more time. This time it's Tessa's, not Shush coming around the world here, but unless they want to make the same play up the connector towards A, they're going to have some real issues. Diha is committed. Madden has to hit this shot and just connects. It gets a bit wobbly.
That was the bomb as well, so everything was hinging on Madden there. Things will become a little less certain now. You can see, trying to maintain presence. Spotted out. AWPer identified. Refresh and Shush.
Great flash.
Look at the flash. There's no frag off of it. Diha does get him, but still Shush. 2 from the jail. Snappy imprisoned as well.
Heroic is not there, right? That's the identity. We go back, we're as a unit, and now back towards B. It is just Refresh. The rotation again from Heroic. They're in the wrong place right now, but hightailing it back over Cadian. He's trying to join this party.
Good flash. Oh, just a bit early, a bit premature. Still takes one out. It was Spinks no less. Madden again, the hero to keep ENCE level pegging. Shout out Frankie. Hades, big one. Refresh. It's still 2-on-2. Right down to the wire. Hades has got them in his scope. Dead to rights. 1-on-2 for Tessus. Or we go the full distance, the full 30 rounds of regulation. Madden down, 1 to go. Hades versus Tessus. He's got 2 to the underworld, a 3rd to be sent. And as it fades, Hades has the advantage. Tessus has to defuse. The bomb's planted in a good position for his hold. And that's the fight. Hades saves. Ready for a full team coming. Oh, angle. Good hard spray. Gets nothing done. Oh no! It's happening, Chad. 2 frags. Aggressive from the Danes. Ahead of the smoke, retrieving rifles. Refresh. Does headbutt the wall, but he's gotten away with an AK.
They have to finish B, or they're going to give Heroic exactly what they want. If they fall back, if they fear too many players just on the other side of that smoke, Snappy looks like he's going to call the bluff. This is a crazy call from Heroic here. The fact that they stack 5B, the fact that they go for that push, they're dictating the play. But there's 45 seconds left as it calms on down.
I can't believe they've pulled that off.
And they are trying to finish B right here. If they just walk in through Monster, the boost means they can get into the site. They just have to make sure they don't take any casualties here. They cannot allow Refresh to get this opening kill.
Yeah, it's almost in their interest if Snappy doesn't go down. He's gone. And Heroic looking to finish it. It's only Diha and Hades. Up against 4. Up against the odds. In a game that's gone so close. The full distance. Now against the odds. 2 from short. A well-placed nade might find Shush down to even lower. 13 HP.
There's no kit.
Time is on their side, Chad. And a rifle available. Just take these deathmatch, take these duels. Shush needs to go down, but Tessus has got it. There's all 4 of them. They know where he is. It's surely Heroic have done enough. And they have with Stown's SMG frag. ENCE heartbreak in the final round of play. And Heroic pull it off on a light buy. Aggression is the remedy.
Oh, the 2 difference makers right there. The pistols. The situation
is in the box, and that's a free frag. Look at that. The first click out of all 3 members of this defense, and it's solid, but they're back in it. Hades, Diha, frag up a storm, and suddenly a 2-on-2 established. If they jump out the window, they can run him down. It's hard to bodyguard, but he gets it done. On the low HP, Diha has to play for his life, and he takes 1 away. Stown catches a Glock bullet to the dome. 1v2 goes 1v1. He knows where you are, and dicing with death. Diha clutches up for ENCE.
The pride of Poland for ENCE. So as they execute B, it could all be a bit of a ruse. Diha and Snappy. Just Snappy.
Yeah,
and I think they've seen enough.
Hoping to catch Shush, and already he's goosh down low off that Galil. Actually had the helmet on, kept him alive, and yeah, not for much longer. Tess is still on the stairs, present CT, Cadian already scarpering over to provide and render aid.
35, they have to go A now.
Oh, it's a big find. Stown's actually been caught out in between the 2 smokes, and Cadian's going to take his place. Refresh already threatening on Snappy's mid-hold, so Madden's got a lot to deal with. Tasked with getting into the site and the combination. A 1-2 punch, 5-7 into a scout tag, and Cadian keeps hitting him. That's a big round out of the... I don't know about you, like I'm still thinking about it. You'd be hard pressed to ask the players not to have it in the back of their minds that a fantastic call off the back of a timeout exists, likely advising them, as Devilwalk made sure we remembered.
Yeah, the coaches are some of the under-celebrated members of the cast.
Yeah, certainly. And players don't need to compliment their coach in every interview they give. You know, there is certain teams where they don't. And that's more of an indication than not. Wow, Dink exchange, better weapon though for the job is Refresh. Shush as well in support to deny this contest in mid, and one by one they trickle in and trickle down into some post plants. Already Heroic are actually starting to contest. Look at this from Refresh. Making a lot of steps. Trying to keep him guessing. Hades is going for something a bit too cheeky and punished immediately. Look, as the bomb goes down, they've lost three. A flank for good measure. Snappy not ready. And one of the hardest teams to keep track of. It's Heroic. Spinks already concedes the round as he's revealed. A safe defuse and cover. Easy to provide. Tess is being very careful with his defuse angle.
Just edging forward ever closer here, and they want to try and take this one away. Jumping on in, and they will take the fight, but that'll give Spinks his first 2 kills. Got to be careful. He goes down without a frag. It's big problems now. Yeah, big problems now as they do turn their attention towards B. Refresh should find this kill. Madden with the second in the round. Now it's on Tessus.
Oh, and he draws the fire, gets the info. Diha and Hades again. It's the same site, the same two. This Polish duo. For national pride and for ENCE, a necessary round. Got to build off that opening frag. Madden was able to provide a double in total.
Hard retake here.
Not going to be easy, and unlikely given the fight. Diha is covered by Hades. That is a must-win duel. Cadian might want to preserve the AWP now, albeit with lots of cash in the coffers. Gets a frag on the way out the door.
Can't go for it. The kits are all down towards the short or window position right now, so even if he wanted to jump on in, it would just mean that Hades has to dance with him. Cadian does not have enough time, and holding onto this AWP is the best option he has right here, right now.
When was the last time this was a viable strategy?
Well, there's 2 tucked in towards site here. Cadian to oversee business with the AWP, and the X factor is Refresh. He needs to get multiple kills from this position. They're going to bait him on in.
Drops the smoke to contest around. Spinks from the Palace side.
Making it look like a retake here. Refresh needs to find something.
Yeah, and this is his moment, and already 2 down, 3 with a 1 mag. He has won the round. They strike in unison, Stown and Refresh. It's a full commit. Nades are in their hands. Careful, Diha. He has to try and save them now. Damage inflicted onto Shush. Do they commit? Snappy's responsible, and he will take his first 2 frags in quick succession. Cadian spotted out on CT, and now the duel is lost on B. It is a 2-on-2, but you know it's only Cadian on A. Molotoved off. Flash for good measure. Buying space to get the bomb down. Cadian can contest, and on the way back, he hits it. Snappy silenced. Spinks to come up clutch. 2. Regrouping. In traditional Heroic fashion, he opts for sandwich. But will it be Heroic to make the meal of it? Man advantage, grouped up, Spinks. About to be clear. Shadow betrayed, needs another, can't find it. And that's Heroic playing it by the book. An 8th secure, the man advantage used and plied to
towards this A bomb site, but guess what? It looks like Heroic are reading this. A classic Cadian call. 3 looking for info now. Over towards short, and the head surely spotted. Madden didn't see him.
Now he strikes, but where's that AWP? Where's the support? Nothing for Hades in the form of a response. Tess is going looking. Hades is good for it. It's just Cadian. Just Refresh the tip of the head. Snappy taps.
Is Cadian looking to save here, or is he thinking it's B right now? I guess the finances aren't great for Heroic here, so save. The most likely option on the agenda. If Hades posts up from short over towards B, that means that Cadian, his position will be stuck over towards market. They don't know exactly where he is.
However, between 2 ferns, takes down Tessus and has the opportunity to lock down this road. Are they going through? What? Refresh! Yeah, meets the AK of Madden.
Cadian's here, though. They've rotated again into the right position, have Heroic.
A recurring theme, Chad, for this one. So at least they're in the right place, and a good shot out of Shush puts them once again on notice. Oh my God, Shush! He's taken down Spinks! 2 clicks of the D to make a round out of this, and denied now as it's a triple. And it does also pull out that reactionary smoke. There's not many left in that department. There's one.
Well timed.
There's one.
That's
with
a huge gap.
Ooh, careful now if anyone goes looking or just walking off the flash. Here he comes. reacts. Madden, one and done. Nice shot out of Hades through the corpse into the head of Shush. Heroic running out of opportunities now.
Tomorrow. Look at this from Katie and Pep in the step. Very quick about this. He is being spotted on out right now. Hades has found that opening kill. When there's a trade on back, Hades is down. Stown finishes him on off.
Oh, it's a big one back from Spinks. He just slides back into the fight. 10 HP in it. And oh my lord, Cadian tries a Hail Mary. Snappy just about got there in time. Tried to take the space on window. Dentis tries his luck on the fade and does dunk one. Just about gets away. Perhaps not ready for refresh. Never mind. Diha was good for it all. In a 1v3 with 10 HP, he's gone too. And it's going to close in that gap. Hades talking a lot. And a chance onto Tessa's immediate response from Cadian. In the next frame, he pulls the trigger. Shush just fired off a shot, noted in Palace. Heavy mid from Heroic. And that's with the bomb as well. It's Refresh's responsibility. Charging through now, the smoke to obscure the short play. Diha just sprays his mag through the smoke. Good for it. Spinks meets Cadian again, and with 10 seconds, they are starting to plant. Cancelled now, and that's a defense. Diha, just as it fades, so does the chances of finding the main body of the assault. Problems now, it's Diha and Madden. Still Madden, still pre-fire, still alive somehow. Some way, some shape and form. Madden tagged down even further. Can't believe he's coming through. Gets a chance to take down Shush as well. 3 frags from Madden in the face of adversity to extend their lead and edge closer to that third map.
They know where he is.
Yeah. Kit present for both. Smoke as well. Madden's even going up and over. That's exactly what Stan's re-aiming, and he's knocked the first down. Hades trying to be smart about it. Holding his spray. Stown assumes it's a fake, and he's just holding it because he's a pro. Hades clutches up without a bullet fired. That's great work. The power of ain't it very safe. He's just a flash of him there. You can see Cadian is going to lose his life. Snappy one and done. But aggressive from Madden, using that smoke he's dropped to peek around and keep them caged. Nice from Shush as well. Heroic may have found something. Something to hold on to. Something substantial into round 25. Still to clear out mid, and Spinks with a crucial frag. With Tessa's gone, we've got still a level 3v3. Can change quickly. They're rotating through, ready to acknowledge the commitment. Diha knows where they are. Concedes the plant. And on the way back, Hades does not slip up. Refresh is gone. Stown back on the AWP. It's a big headshot out of Shush, and Heroic will take it thanks to the two of them. Doesn't want to be the reason for another opening. Oh, we spotted them now, and just a smoke on the ramp is going to slow them down. They'll have to come through Palace first. Madden trying to do it all, and does go one and done. It's Hades Orp on the site. Diha as well chips away. Another from Hades on this defense. Katie and Zorp trying to clutch up. Hades is having absolutely...
Like it's lacking an idea or two. Cadian forward, Cadian down. This one is looking done and dusted now. Flashing over towards A. Hades has been a hero. He is blind for a moment. They have slipped on by. Never mind, Madden is here to finish off business.
Yeah. Stick and fork in this one. It's not done. A double out of Shush. The Deeg and Nade combined. ENCE was so close to standing up and getting ready for nuke. But Heroic and Shush specifically sit them back down.
This is still so difficult for Heroic to get into here. Look at the HP right now of Refresh. 5 points of health remaining. Shush has been fantastic here. 23 kills for him. Snappy has removed himself from play by checking out what's going on over towards the other side of the map. He will be securing the fact it isn't B, and as Diha rounds the corner, he might just get the easiest kill of his life. Thank you very much, and one to find.
And a second for good measure. Diha, the savior, nearly got up the vents.
Just clearing it out, so can plant safe side now.
Okay, and that's worked out wonderfully. Process of elimination, rotate to Ron. Hades can't handle anything. Tessa's first bullet out as he rounds the corner. These boys are going up against the whole world. The door will surely swing open. They'll have to check this, have to push this grey screen. And one of the two found. A quick fake as well. Knows where he is, and the bullets are found. Spinks saves ENCE from a red face. A great clutch out of their superstar.
Oh, that is massive work right there. They have to respect that.
Oh, not the weapon. Not the weapon he wanted. Still trying to take little bursts into Tessus, but Heroic got the top side invite. It's Diha and Madden who strike double actually out of that M4. And Cadian's so low, but still hits the headshot down the vents with the bomb just to save his life. And now that should enable a plant. Cadian's been caught out. You can see them stop Molly.
Molly.
Perfect. Snappy's got it. And after all of that, such an imposing presence, such a threatening round. But ENCE, they get away with it.
With 3 MP9s. With 3 MP9s. Sure, Snappy gets an upgrade now. Decon there. How are they going to get into this? Does it have to be the Spinks miracle again?
It might have to be. I mean, what? 2 SMGs for a retake on the low side? Spinks is there down, but he's going to be cleared out.
Oh.
Sound. Heard. Easy find for Cadian. And it's only getting worse now for ENCE. And so this is the other side of that coin, Chad. As soon as they pull this out, the surprise buy, a risky investment, but just as easy as that, they're not only going to win the round, they're going to have all 5 alive as long as they position themselves appropriately.
Yeah, this is good now. So breaking through from Heroic here and that from Snappy, right? He had 2 choices. Either drop on off and allow them to have that ramp control or step on up and try and get a kill. And he stepped on up and he's been sat down quite quickly by Stown. Diha, he's going to try and take a kill if they want to push their head up through Secret, but all 5 look to stay alive. And the crosshair refresh and Diha up and over has found Shush. What a great shot that was. A stabilizer for the second. Diha, a menace on yard right now.
He was caught off. He was supposed to be booked. Instead, he leaves with a double. Okay, well, Diha's online.
Yeah, and it feels like the round's already been taken care of here. 2 immediately dispatched. Refresh and Shush have to sit and wait for another minute and 10 seconds as the rest of their teammates try and work on a little project of their own. Diha is low.
Trying to find something to celebrate.
What do you do with that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at all, because they're actually going for a reclear here on this fight. Don't really need to give them too much. Just puts his head straight through. Quick headshot. And the response as well from Madden. They've got the equalizing frags for a moment, but now they're testing Spinks, and he's laughing at him. A 3K in the...
Vision.
Snappy with an off-angle perfect weapon, and he's looking for the 2-man spray down. 3 into Snappy's clutches. He's sending a very clear message. Ramp closed. Shush lobby. Tessus has been poking and prodding at yard, and Hades has his cross held. Main accessible, though. Very accessible. And he's probably letting Shush know the top side looks ready to go. Hades from Heaven Lake. 18 seconds as it's in Hades' interest to wait for Snappy. Tension drawn. Perfect timing. Diha does find him with the wallbang, gets the info, and no time for this test as he's going to get run over. Snappy not interested. You can see that Madden is going to be able to at least occasionally take a fight, doesn't need the help. Spinks pushes lobby. Oh, and no Shush. He's lost his life as well. Snappy reaggresses, and Heroic are in dire straits. There's nothing to be celebrated. Already spots out Stown. Don't need to give him that fight. The reaction might be required, though, because it's not a fight he can take on his own anymore. He's got Diha in support, has vision, and they are allowed to cross. Chips further away at Tessus' health pool. Stown will miss and fire off a shot. So these poor boys, just the 2 of them, or just the 1. A clean sweep, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 3rd map. ENCE. You're at risk of losing an awful lot here. ENCE. Now it's a close quarter engagement. A perfect fight for the Tech 9. 1 tap to the dome is all it would take. Good smokes to at least isolate a duel. Refresh to be cleared here. Spinks down the ramp, 2 of them. As Dark still needs to be cleared, and it's Hades' task, not an easy one, as Spinks at least neutralizes the threat, but no time for this. No time at all. Someone has to get on that defuse. They've played the clock beautifully, and it seems like they're just letting them have it. ENCE to lose it all, and Madden's the last to fall. There you have it. Heroic succeed and leave. Ready for this fight. Stown not going to be ready for that AWP up close. Spinks is close too. One more with the door. Spinks does a lot with a little there. And they've got a decision to make, because so does Snappy. Is he going up? He's just rotated.
Both going to be heaven, or they're trying to pivot ramp. Ramp would be the right call. Snappy might hear them drop. But if he makes sound cues now, he's going to be, giving up his rotation down the vent here. So Snappy, good luck. The bomb's down. It's a 1-on-2 against Cadian and Shush.
It's the position of Shush that's so hard to contest. Huge disadvantage in that fight. Yeah, and that's Shush's frag all day. Yeah, they're hoping for a frag, and you can see how hesitant they are to give it to them. Diha commits to the spray. It's Spinks, excuse me. Diha down low has found another. But Spinks is the one to fill that void, constantly poking out on Yard. And the bomb is open. It's still loose on the floor. Very limited options for the two remaining.
Maybe a save?
Yeah, best option. Oh my goodness, Snappy's got himself an upgrade.
Maybe they can't save. Look how quick Snappy is, even making a move. Oh, thought he was making a move. Looks like he's making a save of his own. He wants to hold on to that AK into the next. Finances are brittle on both sides.
Big again from Tessus. He's providing openings. Madden just about gets away. Spinks is under a lot though. They're all charging him. All charging him. He's got so many players. One in hut found, and the switch to the pistol gets him the double. He's supposed to go down instead. The cavalry arrives and Snappy makes it Snappy. 1v3 goes 1v none. No problem. Spinks is going to find another. Doesn't even bother to reload. All this time. This is huge from Snappy as he's got the whole team knocking on his door. He's called for aid. Diha's there and they're just dropping like flies. Oh, Chad, you're right. ENCE, they have got that perfect opportunity to have 12 before the side swap, to secure every single human being in the ENCE jersey in Antwerp, their first top 8, their playoffs of the major. In Heroic, it would be condemned to that 2 wins, 2 losses, do or die, best of 3 scenario tomorrow. And that's the end of that fight, the improvement. Down into the vents, he spots out Madden, and oh, he wasn't ready for Hades. How has Down got that much information and gotten away? That is the AK that they were remiss to have given over. And now Tessus again, always pesky and a bit of a threat. Cadian's landing scout bullets, and Heroic are doing what they do best. Staying a threat, staying a problem. Bomb to be planted, Snappy to overwatch. Cancel the plant. And change of plans, you cannot go up the vents. Stown even considering the rotate, but now is not the time.
They're allowing the plant here.
Nice, fine. Snappy might have to deal with this vent rotate. It's down, and it's enough. Heroic with the little guns.
They want to rotate down the vent if they can, actually. Well, the boost isn't going to do anything. They smoked Squeaky Door themselves, so just trying to hold on to some space, but they have crept on through. Cadian's down here.
Oh, lovely angle for it. Snappy can't adjust. The power of the silence and the power of Cadian leads to 2. And a man advantage for the CTs, but Spinks is behind them. Ah, not for long. The late lobby does nothing. Diha spotted out as well, and Stown might get hunted by this Galil. Diha does finish it off, but at quite the cost. And refresh, unless Diha hits the immediate headshot, we're good to go. Hades up the vent despite the knowledge of that Heaven player. He's only got 30 HP. You can see Diha's loving that silenced M4 for his wall bangs.
2 players down towards B. I can see here that Tessus is starting to push on up and they're trying to clear Yard.
And that's perfect for Hades. He may not be ready for another.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Tessus should have him dead to rights. He's lost him. He's lost track of him.
Should have him. There you go. Oh my god. 3 on 3. Hold your nerve. Dropping fence. Stown heard that. Does not engage. Snappy has that bomb with him. Spinks is trying to hold the rotate, but he's been hunted down already. So now Heroic advantage for them.
Did they not hear the door?
They can hear it now. Bomb's been planted. And Diha's holding that rotate. This could be it. This could be it. It's a clutch asked and demanded of Diha. And he's already got the first. There's one more to go. He's only got 30 HP. Chad, a single bullet, and ENCE are off to the top 8. The playoffs are the major, the first for all 5. And they can let that sigh of relief